Hello everyone, welcome to Vidyan classes. This is a session of KEA Pgcet MBA courses. It's a questionnaire consists of 4 sections: English aptitude, reasoning and GK. If you want to look for the rest of the sections, to visit our other videos created by our other faculty members on this channel. I will be handling the English section where we will solve 25 questions of previous consecutive years. If you like our videos, before moving ahead, do like, share and subscribe our channel for more updates. For more creative videos, do visit our Instagram page. Now let's start. Choose the word which is closest to the meaning of the underlined word. First, the doctors in the emergency room are known to be callous. Now, the word callous means uncaring. We can say the person doesn't care for others. So among all these four, we can only find insensitive to be the correct answer according to the meaning. The next question is select the incorrect synonym pair. Now four of these options have been given. Now one of them is odd one of the all these pairs. One pair is not correctly matched in terms of synonym. Introduction and preamble. Now, preamble means the intro part. Remember the preamble of Constitution? So, the introduction of the Constitution. So, introduction and preamble are similar. Collate means combine together. Collate means combine. Okay. So, it also have the same meaning. Improve and ameliorate. Ameliorate means change, bringing change. So improve and change are quite similar. Only this one is not similar. Stern and step. Now stern means step, you already know that the process and or the consecutive step 1, step 2 or the steps that we climb on. And stern means very serious, this stern word means very serious. So in this case we can consider only this could be the correct option. Next, choose the words that are most nearly the same in the meaning: baleful, hasten, augur and expedite. Now let us see what do these words mean actually. Now baleful means threatening. Okay, it means threatening. Hasten means hurry. Expedite means act quickly. Augur means a kind of forecast. Okay, we can say forecast or foretell, something predicting before what is going to happen next. Okay, so if we see, we can only find hasten and expedite. So that means the four options 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 4 and 2 and 4, among all these options we can select or we have to select this hasten means 2 and 4, that means expedite. So 2 and 4, that means the D number is the correct option. Choose the opposite of the underlined word. His timidity proved costly. Now timidity we all know, someone who is very afraid of, I mean person who is Afraid of. Who gets afraid easily. Okay. The opposite meaning is obviously would be boldness. Identify the pairs that are opposite in meaning. Now, first is impasse and checkmate. Let's see what do they mean. Now, impasse means stop. Impasse means stop. And checkmate, we know the word while the chess playing is at its end and one has already become a winner. So it's a time when there is no more way to progress in the game. So checkmate and impasse sound very similar. Next is haphazard deliberate. So haphazard means not organized, and deliberate means uh, careful. Whatever the person is doing, he's very carefully doing, he's very consciously doing. Next is gullible. Gullible means uh, who believes easily. So gullible means the one who believes easily. Incredulous means who doesn't easily believe. Valuable and dear almost are same. So from this we can understand that this haphazard deliberate, this one could be one option, and another is gullible and incredulous. So our answer would be 2 and 3. So here 2 and 3, now that means number B would be the correct option. Next is a statement in which you say the same thing twice in different words. Now, repetition, we know that one thing or idea we are repeating again and again. It can be a word or a sentence or an idea or concept, whatever it is. There is nothing specific in repetition. We can repeat anything. Now, what do you mean by temerity? Temerity means very bold, or another word we can say audacity. That means a person who has very much boldness. Okay, very bold. Tarragon means it's a plant or a kind of plant, you can say. Okay, tautology is the word which means saying the same thing twice. Okay, so our answer would be tautology. Okay, next, the chief or commander of army. Now here four names related to armed forces have been given. So let's see what each of them refer to. Now colonel is a senior officer in armed forces. Okay. Major is also a rank, an important rank in armed force. Lieutenant means it is also a rank in armed force. Now, general means commander of an army. So hence we get our correct answer is the general. Okay. Next is give the meaning of. You look a little down in the dumps. So this phrase, not phrase, uh, it's an idiom. So it means you look down in the dumps. It means you look sad. So our answer would be look sad. Choose the correct meaning of the underlined phrase. The watchdogs were asleep when the bulls ran riot. Now the meaning of ran riot means is act without control and wildly. So act widely without control. Now we among these four options had the best of time will not match, behave cleverly will not match, but this one, the third one, acted without restraint, it will definitely, because the word restraint means control. Now acted without control, which is actually matching with the meaning. So hence our correct answer will be acted without restraint. Next is fill in the blank with the correct idiom. Don't you think you dash by not showing up at the meeting? Cut corners, made your head spin, hung in there, and burned the bridges. Now, cut corner means, let's see what do they exactly mean. Cut corner means do something easily. Okay. Made your head spin means getting shocked. Hung in there means stay calm in difficult situation. Okay. Hung in there means stay calm in difficult situation. Made your head spin means getting shocked. Cut corner means do easily. Burn the bridge means do something that can't be changed. Okay. And it is actually used when one behaves in unfavorable manner. Okay. So when someone behaves in an unfavorable manner because he had denied to show up in the meeting, he hadn't come in the meeting, so it's a kind of unfavorable behavior. So in that case, burn bridges means the action which he has already shown or he had already denied, so it has actually kept a negative impact for the clients or for the other associates. Okay. So burn bridges we only use when it is actually referring to someone who is behaving in an unfavorable manner. So burn the bridges will be the correct option according to the context of the sentence. The fourth one. Next, number 11, spoke is to dash, word is to sentence. Here it's a kind of relationship of words. We need to select one of these four alternatives in the blank on the basis of the relationship which word and sentence have. Now here, if we look carefully, with words sentence is constructed. That means a sentence is made up of many words, one by word joined together to form a sentence. Here spoke means, what is the meaning of spoke? Now this is not spoke. One spoke is the past tense of speak, but here it's actually a noun, so spoke cannot be verb here. Spoke itself means, let's see what spoke means. Spoke means the iron rods within the wheel. How? Let's assume that this is a wheel. Okay. This is a wheel. Now here we have got a center and we get this kind of spikes, right? Now each of these spikes is called a spoke. The iron rod which are joined at the center together. So each of these spokes join one by one to make a entire wheel. Now this is the wheel. Now next is choose the correct spelling. Quintessence, there are various spellings. Now it's a very confusing word because sometimes some words have such kind of spellings we ourselves get very confused. Now in this word there is an easy way to identify. So let's break the word. Okay, so normally the word is quaint and essence. So this thing, whichever word you will find this thing, you will choose this. So the first one will be quaint, Quint, and essence we all know, the sense or the scent or uh, the flavor you can say. So this word essence and quaint. Okay, so quintessence. So whenever you will be selecting word in this case of in case of this word, make sure you find this pair, quaint. Now here which word has this pair? Essence. Here we have got the exact spelling of the essence. Here is the essence. See, Essence. And firstly the quaint, so Quint. Okay, so this is the correct word and we will choose it. Seldom dash such a complicated problem. Now seldom means rarely. Now when a sentence is starting with an adverb, which normally doesn't happen, a sentence always starts with a subject. But when it will start with an adverb, we have to remember one thing. It is actually referring to the importance or laying emphasis on the issue or the problem. That's why it is actually using that verb at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. And since it's an experience, rarely such an experience have happened. So it has been continuing from the past till the present moment. That means the experience he has not come across in his past till now. So in that case, we will always use present perfect. Now, in order to select our appropriate answer, we will eliminate and I encountered, because past we cannot use when we are referring to an experience which has started in the past and uh, has ended in the present moment. We will not use past. When I have encountered is grammatically wrong in context of the sentence, so both of this are wrong. So we are left with two options: I have encountered and have I encountered. Now which to choose? Now in case when a adverb is placed in the beginning of a sentence and it is referring to the significance of an incident, like here in this case it's a complicated problem, we will use have I encountered. It is this way we normally use in our day to day conversations or writings. It is rarely used only when we are signifying a issue or problem or something which we haven't experienced. Let me give you another example. It will help us to understand more. Uh, let's assume seldom have I seen such a beautiful place. Now here also the same thing you can see. Seldom at the beginning of the sentence and have I seen. Now here also this beautiful place is more important. Okay, so normally when we are expressing ourselves regarding the issue or any beautiful place or anything which we haven't experienced before, uh, we will use adverb. Normally we will see adverb in the beginning, and in that case we will choose have I seen instead of I have encountered or I have experienced or I have seen. Have I seen, have I encountered, to in order to signify that beautiful place or that complicated problem. Now in the second uh, question, choose the correct question tag. Srinath missed the train today. So here also it's a positive statement, and in order to confirm a positive statement we will use negative question tag. So here we have got two negative question tag here, this didn't he and wasn't he. So here grammatically we will choose didn't he, because wasn't he won't be grammatically compatible with the question, because if we ask the question, uh, we will always ask did you miss the train. We will never say was you miss the train. So this is the difference. We will use this, okay, and we will put a question mark. So here, since did you miss the train, it will be the correct answer, and we have to uh, use a question tag with this sentence. So we will use didn't he, because wasn't he is not grammatically correct question tag for this sentence. Next is choose the correct passive voice form of the sentence. I was busy cleaning the house. So here the correct passive voice will be the house was being cleaned by me. Okay. Choose the word having one syllable. Moon, kilo, honesty, prepared. Now here let's see how the syllables are. Kilo. It also has two syllables. Here honesty, 3 syllable. Here prepare, 2 syllables. Only moon has 1 syllable. So this is the correct answer, moon. Okay. Identify the figure of speech in the sentence. Death lays his icy hands on the king. Four alternatives we have got: metaphor, simile, synecdoche, and personification. Personification we have already discussed before. It's kind of giving life to a non-living thing. Normally it happens in literary way or poetic manner, not in day-to-day conversation. And synecdoche means, it's a new term. Synecdoche means part represents whole. Example, when we say behind the bars, it actually means in jail. Okay, so when we say behind the bar, it seems like uh, these are the bars of jail. Okay, so when it is said that behind these bars, it means a complete jail. So in this case, this kind of things we refer to as synecdoche. Simile is when uh, two nouns or two characters are compared on the basis of quality, and metaphor is uh, a comparison of ideas. Okay, a similarity in idea or concepts. So here death lays his icy hand. It seems like death is not a person or any animal, it is an incident, and it doesn't have any hand on its own, but it seems that the person is giving life to a non-living substance. So here personification will be the correct option. Choose the correct option. If you had studied for the test, you dash been confident. Now grammatically if we look, so only we will see, if you have studied for the test, you would have been confident. You would have been confident. It would be the correct answer. The more, next, the more he was criticized, dash he was to complete the task. Less able, the less able, less able to, the less able to. Which would be the correct? Grammatically, let's read the sentence once more. The more he was criticized, the less able he was to complete the task. The answer will be the more. Here we can see the more, here the more, so here we will add the less. He was criticized, the less able he was to complete the task. Choose the grammatically correct sentence. Not many people know the truth about the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Not many people knows the truth about the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Not many people know the truth about the lifestyles of rich and the poor, rich and the famous. Not many people know the truth about the lifestyles of rich and the famous. Now here, in order to point out the mistakes, since all the all the four sentences seem to be very similar, so in order to uh, point out the difference, we need to point out certain things. For example, when we are seeing rich and famous, both categories of people, it has been referred to: the rich and the famous. Okay, so the sentences without the, they will be eliminated. So see which sentences we don't have the both in front of rich and famous. So this sentence doesn't have the in front of famous. So A is wrong. Next, B is also wrong. The rich and famous. Again, it is also wrong. Now C has the rich and famous. D doesn't have rich and famous. So here C will be the correct answer. Okay. Not only that, another thing we need to understand, that we never say lifestyles. Okay. We never say lifestyles. We always say lifestyle. Lifestyle of rich and, it's an abstract noun, so we cannot say lifestyles. So like, choose the correct alternative. Since around 1970, with world population of 3.5 billion, they have doubled it to our current level of over 7 billion in 2012. Now the sentence has an error which has already been highlighted. Now we need to replace it with the correct alternative. Now if we look carefully, the first one, this number A and number B, with a world's population of 3.5 billion doubling it, and B with world's population of 3.5 billion doubling it, both are not adding any meaning to the sentence. Even if we replace this highlighted error with any of these two, the sentence will still remain grammatically incorrect. Now we are left with two options. When the world's population was 3.5 billion and it has doubled it, and when the world's population was 3.5 billion, they have doubled it. So here first we need to eliminate A and B. A and B is totally wrong. Now among these between these two, only one, there is a difference. One has it has doubled it, and another has they have doubled it. This is the difference we have found. Now here one thing we have to notice, that people or specific any pe- person or people, it has not been mentioned. So this they will never come here. It's about the population itself. So this alternative we will never choose. So for us, C will be the correct option, because it has doubled it. The population is talking about itself. Okay. Next, 22. Find the error in the sentence. On account of the highland prices, we are set up in the factory in the on the outskirts of the city. Now here, set up is a verb. Okay. Set up is a verb, and if we write are before a main verb, the sentence will be grammatically correct. So this is the error. Okay, we are set up, this is the error. Either we can write uh, will set up, or have set up. We cannot write are set up. Okay, so here the obvious error will be are set up in the factory. Match the books with their authors. Here's a list of books and authors been given. So it's also a blind guess. If you have come across the book, that's fine. If not, then you have to just go with a blind guess. Now here, uh, number B is the correct option. Okay. So A Farewell to Arms has been written by Ernest Hemingway. Moby Dick by Herman Melville. To Kill a Mockingbird, Harper Lee, and Wuthering Heights by Emily Blunt. Emily Bronte. Okay. Next is who was not born in India. Here only E.M. Forster was not born in India. He was born in England. The rest were all born in India. Which of the following is written by Mulk Raj Anand? Now the correct answer is Private Life of an Indian Prince. Thanks for watching. If you like our videos, like, share and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any queries regarding any questions and any informations. So till then, take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.